Hi, good afternoon. This is Pengi, and I'm playing FF14, doing the main scenario quest. I am picking up and trying to do my next duty called The Burn. And yesterday, I was not successful with the help of many new friends from Japan, and gonna try it again today. So, not much to do at the moment, except to wait for a party, I suppose. I have made the addition of a new privacy protector, I suppose. I don't really know if they're needed, but I've added them just in case people are a little shy about being who they are, being publicly known. I don't really know if gaming handles are all that much to worry about, but there, I put them in there. So hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Today is April 30th, 2020. The time here is 12:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or in Japan it'll probably be May 1st at around 2:09 a.m. So I am trying to do this one called Feel the Burn. So I am certainly feeling the burn yesterday. I'll check on my chocobo. It's still half an hour. We'll see how long it takes to get a party. Let's see. We can do this one, I suppose. While we're waiting for the party to form. Okay, let's go talk to Kotokaze-san. Kotokaze. I see you decided to accept the invitation of the House of Splendors. Rowena will be pleased. Come, I will show you to your table. It's good to see a familiar face in these parts, particularly the woman who might well be my most valued customer. I gather you were not expecting Krill or myself to be attending this little tete o tete. As you will see, however, this is a matter which concerns us all. It all began when a vessel of the East Eldinar Trading Company happened upon an island in the Glass Ocean. A deserted island which was not recorded on our charts and, quite frankly, had no business being there. Suffice it to say, we were surprised, pleasantly so in fact. An unclaimed, undeveloped island in such a location would be a boon to our trading concerns in this corner of the world. Kugane is bleeding us both dry with its tariffs. Depending on the goods, we're paying more than 10 times what we would owe in Limsa or Uda, which is already too damn much. Believe me. Believe you me. Look at that. Oh boy. Outbursts. What my dear Rowena is trying to say is that having an additional port of call in this region, one more amenable to free trade, would be in the best interest of a great many parties. Which is why, upon learning of this island, I immediately authorized an exploratory expedition. The team was large and well-funded. I spared no expense. Alice, only a handful returned. The survivors reported irregularities with the island's aether, which we believe gave rise to a number of strange and monstrous beasts which set upon them not long after they arrived. This regrettable turn of events forced us to re-evaluate our assessment of the island and put our plans on hold for a time. Its development was to proceed. It would require a great deal more capital than originally anticipated. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. I just heard something. Oh. Party. Hello? Nice to meet you. I'll do my best. Arigato. Penguina is streaming on Twitch and YouTube live. Hello to my new Japanese friends pickup party. We are doing the burn. Thank you for helping me. I'm Pengi, and I'm pleased to meet you. Yoroshiku.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
Here we go. While in the midst of this, it's going to be probably kind of crazy, so I probably won't be able to talk too much. But thank you for watching, and I hope that it goes well. And thank you to my Japanese friends. Go. Wow, we have a... Here we go. Another bar? Maybe? The dancer has Peloton. Oh, Desert Deathman! I think I will be okay until the final boss. Ah, I forgot to always forget to run inside there. Woo! It's pretty good. It's doing pretty good. We had trouble with MP last time. I don't really care too much about the loot. pretty good this time. Whew. Okay, it's been pretty smooth so far. This is where I had trouble. Oh, hello. Hello on Twitch. Let me see what the chat says. Jacko-san, Gambaru! Yes, Jacko-san! Ohayo! I am doing my best. Please enjoy my show. Please enjoy my streaming. Gambaru minasan. Let's go! Ah, I was there out there. I was not in the thing. Where's the tank? Go, 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 my Japanese friends! We can do it! Yes! Thank you so much. You are all my friends now. Minasan subete tomodachi desu yo. Thank you. Wow, this one is a lot easier today. Okay, there's the cutscene now.
Ah, there you are.
Ah, there you are.
Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I had begun to despair of finding you again.
Do you recognize the crashed ship over yonder?
Yes, I do.
Mistress Alizé and I briefly inspected it. It is the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
But there was no sign of him, nor of Maxima and his people.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area.
Lots of frozen corpses, but no Alphinoid.
These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard. Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphino is his prisoner?
We don't know that yet.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphino is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
Well, barely. Considering my stream yesterday, he barely got out alive.
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphino is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Yes, the beautiful shinobi. Let's ride the falcons, and I will ride my black chocobo.
Where in the world are you, brother?
I don't know
If you
where
die
he
on
is.
me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Oh yeah. Yay! We are no closer to establishing Master Alphinoid's whereabouts, and the suggestion of an Imperial plot only compounds matters. We have much to consider. Forgive me, I need a moment. I want to be in Yoshtola's party. She's such a good white mage. On present evidence, we have no reason to fear the worst. More than that, I cannot say. I want to dress up just like Yoshitola, but I don't have her little staff here. Lorhian. Well, that was decidedly uneventful journey. Well, it wasn't uneventful last night. I found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Well, I don't. Joking aside, I would say that our birds are due for a good brush down and a treat or two, wouldn't you? Yes. Let's see if they say anything different before I return to the next place. We are no closer to establishing Master Alphinoid's whereabouts. And the suggestion of an imperial plot only compounds matters. We have much to consider. Shadows in the Empire. Ian has a request for the Scions. I had hoped to steal a moment's rest after our little outing, but it would seem duty calls. A foreign missionary emissary arrived in my absence. Is that who that guy is right there? Do not let us keep you then. Actually, I was wondering if you could join me. I cannot think of a guest who could fail to be impressed by the presence of the Scions. At least, none I should be happy to receive. Of course, if you think it will be useful. Thank you. Let us return to my manor then. Well, I tell you, today's fight is a lot easier than yesterday. Yesterday, it was brutal. Brutal in the sense of doing the same thing over and over again, and it was unsuccessful. Of course, it's climbing. It's like Pegasus. Lord Ian is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes. Oh, it's Lise.
Lise! What brings you here?
What brings you here?
Oh, Alliance business. We have a request for Doma. Well, Ian.
Maybe she likes them. I don't know.
But that can wait. They told me you were out searching for Alphino. Did you manage to pick up his trail?
Alphino. Is that how she says it? Alphino. Did you pick up Alphino?
Well, if he wasn't at the crash site, he might still have escaped. We have to keep searching.
Oh, 1 second. Make some quick changes here.
And we will. Alphino embarked on this journey as an emissary of Doma, and I hold myself responsible for his safe return. I will have our shinobi in the provinces search for him as a matter of urgency. Chin up, Alize. You'll get to admonish your brother for his recklessness yet.
Yes, you will. You'll never hear the end of it.
Well,
I'm sure he's going to be fine. There is one thing I'm not sure about, though. You said it was the Emperor's personal guard that attacked Alphino's airship. But the Popularis would never have been able to arrange the prisoner exchange without Varus's blessing. So why would he sabotage his own mission?
They may not have been acting on Varus's orders. The guard answer not only to him, but to his family. The Crown Prince included.
Plot is getting sketchy.
When Yotsuyu summoned Tsukuyomi, Asahi was quick to proclaim that a dormant citizen had violated the terms of our agreement, that the negotiations had failed.
That was all part of his devious plan.
And it is this version of events that is now being repeated across Garlemald. To hear the tale, one would think the prisoner exchange never took place. Plainly, someone is manipulating matters from the shadows. Most likely Xenos, or whoever it is that wears his face.
Whichever Ascian you mean. We all know the nature of our adversary.
The servants of chaos are true to their name. Their meddling has cost Dorma a chance at peace. Whoever it was that loosed his personal guard, the Emperor cannot be ignorant of these developments. We must proceed on the assumption that our treaty is indeed in tatters.
Oh, you know what?
But come, Lys, you have journeyed far. Let me hear your petition.
Right. So the big news is that Alamigo has agreed to join the Eorzean Alliance.
Oh.
To make it official, and discuss where we all go from here, the leaders of the 5 nations are planning to hold a meeting, and we were hoping you might come too. We've already seen what we can achieve when we work together, and the Alliance hopes to work even more closely in future. They think it's our best hope of keeping the Garleans in check, and I agree.
Oh? What is the Jackal just wrote? Jackal just wrote. Samurai. Yes. I don't know where Gosetsu is. I'm missing him already.
As do I. By coordinating our efforts in the east and west, we may be able to discourage them from committing their forces to a single front. I accept your invitation. I must, however, ask for time to attend to some pressing matters here. In light of recent events, the risk of Imperial reprisals is greater than ever, and I would not leave Dorma unguarded. Ere I depart, I must shore up her defenses.
Shore up her defenses, you shall.
Understood. I'll let the Alliance know. We'll wait to hear from you before setting a date. The meeting's to be held at the Royal Palace in Alamigo, incidentally. Do you remember the way?
Of course he knows the way.
Well enough. Please assure my hosts that I will not keep them waiting any longer than I have to.
Consider it done. And thank you for agreeing to come. If we all put our heads together, we're sure to find the best way forward. For everyone.
I think this is time for a good screen clip here. This would be called a new alliance. Okay, this is going to go on a new tweet. Go home. A new alliance. There, new tweet. Enter the Tiancon. Lease. Don't worry, Alphinaud has been through countless trials and comes out stronger every time. He'll be back, I am sure of it. That the Alliance would extend an invitation to Doma bespeaks the depth of their concern, nor are they misguided. If Golemon has fallen under Asien's control, the threat we face is incalculable. Yugiri assures me the task of searching is best left to her comrades. I shall trust to their experience and focus on what I can do. Look at her shoes. It's like a lifted shoes. Right there. See, her shoes are lifted. Right there. Okay, you hear it. While we are happy to cooperate with the Eorzean Alliance, there are many things that Doma must do alone. My advisors and I will presently convene to discuss the matter of Doma's defenses. You are welcome to stay, of course. Had you not offered, I would have requested to leave. I would have requested leave to remain. Where the Asians are concerned, naught may be left to chance. As ever, we would benefit from your experience. I thank you for coming, Lise, even if it was unofficial business. I had hoped there might be time to show you the land you hope to save, but I will settle for a fleeting visit if needs must. There never does seem to be enough time for anything, does it? But I did get to see a little of the Enclave. You've made excellent progress, I must say, and soon you'll have the chance to see how we've getting on too. Till the meeting then. Penguina? I was wondering if I might have a word with you before I go. In private. Go on, my friend. I will send for Hakuro and the others in the meantime. Great. I'll wait for you at the docks. Thanks for coming. Knowing you, you probably guessed what I wanted to talk about. Maybe he wants a date with Lord Hien. Alizar, she's acting as if everything is all right, but it's clear she's barely coping. Well, the Alizar I know is overbearing, willful, and reckless, and that's fine. It's how she deals with feeling weak. She has to keep moving, or she's afraid she'll fall apart. A lot like me. But the thing about people like us is that we need someone to keep an eye on us. I had Papa Liamo, and now I have friends in the Resistance, and Azazel has you and the Science. Before you start, I'm not saying you're neglecting her. I'm sure you aren't, and I'm sure you won't, but she is a good friend, and when I see her like this, I can't help worrying. So please, make sure you give her all the support she needs, alright? Leave it to me. Thank you, Penguina. It goes without saying, but if there's anything I can do, you only need to ask. Well, I best be off. See you in Alamigo. Go back and talk to him. Lord Hien is expecting you when I show you in. Takuro. We all had suspicions from the start, but part of me was credulous enough to believe the Empire's promises. Never again. The Imperial Court is a nest of vipers, and any peace they offer is laced with poison. I dare say I can guess the subject of your discussion with Lise. She too was never one for concealment. Fortunately for you, the individual in question seemed none the wiser. Yes, Yoshitola is very perceptive. Your return is most timely. We have just apprised those newly arrived of what matters stand. Is everything alright with Lise? I won't ask for details. I know you would tell me if it were important. Yes, she says go make a pot of tea and relax. Ah, there you are, my friend. Everyone has assembled, so let us begin.
If we are to ready ourselves for invasion, we shall need manpower, provisions, and time, all of which are in notably short supply.
Candid as ever, Yugiri, and correct, I concede. Fortunately, I have an idea. "'Tis plain no single nation can stand against the might of the Empire. And it was only with the aid of others that Dorma succeeded in winning her freedom. So, I mean to take a leaf out of our Eorzean friends' book and form an alliance of our own."
Oh.
In addition to those with whom we already share an understanding, I would reach out to Hingashi and Suinosato, and further afield to the myriad peoples of Nangsha and Dalmasca.
Wow, that's a lot of new people.
I am under no illusion. Not all will answer the call. Yet disparate though we may be, we are united in our desire for freedom. If our neighbors could be made to see what is at stake, Ascian machinations and all, cooperation need not be so far-fetched a notion.
It may even seem practical.
Very practical.
Under the guidance of our former leader, Master Louis Soir, we once strove to unite the fractious city-states of Eorzea. I dare say that experience shall be of use in your endeavor.
I miss Master Louis Soir. He was so awesome with his staff. I want to see him again.
We should be glad of your wisdom.
I don't know if Master Louis Soir is gone, but I sure would like his return if possible.
For the record, I would have been in favor of this plan even if it hadn't been my grandfather's, but I have to ask, how will we secure the time to carry it out?
Well, maybe that's a job for you.
Not that anyone has forgotten, but the Garleans have airships. Lots and lots of airships. Should they catch wind of our plan, they could send an armada to overwhelm us before our alliance had even begun to take shape.
Not if we deny them access to the skies. During our time in the burn, the Warrior of Light and I chanced upon some Allagan ruins.
Allagan ruins? I don't remember it.
Oh?
As such ruins go, they were not particularly unusual. But something about the surrounding land struck me as odd. Faint though it was, its ethereal residue was uncannily similar to that of Azizlar. Identical, in fact.
Azizlar? I don't remember Azizlar.
For locations so far removed to share a single etheric signature is all but impossible. I conclude, therefore, that the Allagans created the floating continent with land taken from the burn.
Oh?
While that is a most intriguing theory, I fail to see what relevance it has to Dorma's defense. Azizlar was enclosed in a powerful energy barrier, impenetrable even to an Agrius-class battleship. It occurred to me that those ruins may have enjoyed similar protection. I have no proof, but the Warrior of Light did report seeing a structure resembling other known Allagan field generators.
Allagan field generators. Yes.
All right. But even if we could put up such an energy barrier, it surely wouldn't extend beyond the limits of the burn. So what's to stop the Garleans flying around it?
Fuel. The Dalmascan capital, Rabanasta, was a key Imperial refueling point in the east. By laying waste to it as a lesson to the rest, the Empire greatly hindered its own operations in the region. If an Imperial fleet were to advance upon Dorma, it would now have little choice but to travel, as the crow flies, over the burn.
I see.
A word of caution. Even assuming the generator still functions, raising a barrier of such a scale will require a prodigious amount of energy. And few places are so bereft of suitable crystals as the burn.
A source of energy. Tell me, did the Allagans make a habit of launching things into the sky?
Curious question. Besides Azizlar, I know of only one other notable instance. The Red Moon Dalamud, whose fall triggered the calamity.
Oh yes, the calamity.
Just the 2 occasions, you say? Then I believe I may have a solution to our energy problem.
You do?
You do?
I may. To find out for sure, we would need to visit the Azim Steppe.
Azim Step.
Which would, I now see, present the perfect opportunity to discuss an alliance with the Zayla tribes. How very neat. What say you then? Shall we see whether this road leads?
Yes. The reigning Ruby Princess is more receptive to the outside world than her predecessor, it is true. But what we offer is an invitation to war. Though I will plead our case, I fear we can expect little of Suino Sato. The Azim Step. I always wanted to see it. In the field of aetherology, the Azim Step remains on broken ground. Having missed your last expedition through injury, I mean to seize this opportunity with both hands. Rooibos tea, salmon muffin, shot. Ian is eager to set out for the Azim Step. It is settled then. I will journey to the Azim Step with the Scions, Yuguri and Hakuro. I leave our other neighbors to you. My apologies, but I won't be joining you. I am no aetherologist, and what skills I do possess are unlikely to be of any great use to the mission. But more importantly, it seems to me that the ruins in the burn warrant attention. And so, while you are away securing an energy source, I will encourage our friends at Garlon Ironworks to undertake a complete overhaul of the field generators. We will need them in good working order if our plan is to succeed. I trust there are no objections? What will you say? Have care in the burn? Or, come on, Alize, could you not get Tataru to do it? Yes, come on, get Tataru to do it. I'm sure she would love the burn. Joking aside, I was planning to enlist her help in organizing everything, but was still me a scion on the ground. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll manage without me. Good luck. Just the three of us then. Very well, shall we make first for a reunion? Where's the person I need to talk to? I need a traveling mender. Fix everything. Where's oh, way over. Fine feeling to be back. Were it not for our mission, I would like nothing more than to lie on the grass and watch the clouds float by. So, this is Azumstep. The tales do not do it justice. If you think the view is impressive here, wait until we reach higher ground. Actually, seeing as it's your first visit, permit me to show you my favorite spot.
I will never tire of this vista. The endless fields, the boundless skies. 'Tis a sight to make a man forget his cares.
But not his purpose, I trust. Might this be a fitting moment to tell us what we are doing here?
Oh.
Of course. During my time with the mole, I learned some few myths of this land. One goes thus. In the distant past, when all seemed doomed, a wayfaring soul came unto the steppe. Venturing into the northern crag, he received of Nama a sliver of her essence, a shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth.
A shard of the shining moon, and with it clove the tainted land from the earth.
The end thus averted. To these fields did the wayfaring soul return, and venturing once more into the northern crag, he buried the shard, and made unto the heavens an offering of blood.
To get that shard?
A tainted land cloven from the earth and an offering of blood to the heavens. Azizlar and Dalamud.
That was my thinking, yes.
And you believe that yonder mountains hide an artifact possessed of sufficient power to raise Azizlar up to the heavens? I suppose that might suffice.
Worth a closer look, would you say?
I would.
Intriguing myth, though I wonder how Nama came to be woven into it. An elegant hand, perhaps? From here, we shall travel to Malruva. There we may ask Serena about the particulars of the smith and raise the matter of an alliance with the rulers of the steppe. So, this is Serena. Lise told me something of the woman, but I did not think that we would ever have the occasion to meet. Tell me, do you notice anything different about the Moi? How they carry themselves? That, my friend, is pride. I believe their victory in the Nadam meant more to them than I realized. Kian, Penguina, I'm glad of your visit and the opportunity to welcome a new friend. How may we serve you? There is a matter I would discuss with the mole. It concerns not only the people of the steppe, but of every land in the Far East. A shard of the shining moon left behind by a wayfaring soul? And you need this to protect our lands? I do. My friends and I wish to find the shard and ascertain the extent of its power. Will you tell me more of the place where it lies buried? This northern crag? If that is your wish, in the mountains to the north, there is a cavern called the House of the Crooked Coin. Inside this cavern are pillars of stone that legend holds to be the source of Nama's power. There, I believe you will find what you seek. Ah yes, I know the place. 'Tis a brisk walk from here. And what are your thoughts on an alliance? Should the Empire return, our lands will be engulfed in a storm of conflict, whether we will it or not. If we do not stand together, we will fall apart. This I believe with all my heart. However, among the tribes of the steppe, there are those who revere Nama above all else. To them, the pillars are sacred and not to be disturbed. Should you proceed as you propose, such tribes are like to spurn an alliance, prompting others to follow their example. That is my concern. But it is by no means certain that the pillars will provide the power you seek. Ere you risk the ire of the followers of Nama, might you not first visit the House of the Crooked Coin? If all is as you hoped, we may then consider how best to earn their blessing. I thank you for your counsel. We will do as you suggest. I have no desire to give offense to those with whom I will join hands. Thank you for your understanding. Though the mole may reign over the steppe today, this decision will shape the days to come, and we will not force others into war against their will. Nor we. 100-fold stronger are they who choose to fight of their own accord. A power in slumber. What should I take? I'll take a salmon muffin. Okay, I think I will take a break from here and go make some lunch. I can just keep the streaming on. And I'll put a note.